first of all, I adore the both of you, and this is such a huge honor. Claire, of course, I think you are absolutely exceptional in The Crown and First Man, one of my favorite movies. And Jesse, I adore your performances in Wild Rose, The Lost Daughter, and of course, this year in Men. You guys are absolutely killing it. So, first of all, just a huge fan and happy to talk with you about this incredible film.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome. I wanted to say I'm a member of the Critics' Choice Association, and our women's committee was so proud to honor Women Talking with our Sophie Seal, which is the seal of female empowerment in entertainment. We appreciated that the film not only tells a female story, but also features women behind and in front of the camera. So I was curious if that was one of the main things that drew you to the film and telling these women's stories. Claire, I'll begin with you first.
Yeah, I think I've been waiting for something like this, and I sort of didn't know that it existed until I found it, I suppose. I didn't know that a film like this would be made, basically. And I think it takes people like Frances McDormand and Dee Dee Gardner, who found the book and then produced it, to then work with someone like Sarah to bring this to life. And I think that the integrity and kind of compassion that they have as people meant that they also brought together this incredible group of people that I don't think the film could have been made without, and also definitely from my perspective would not have been the experience it was if it hadn't been all these people in all the roles that were in it. And I think that it was just a completely different experience. And that isn't to, there were obviously, it was a very feminine environment, but obviously it was also done with lots of male allies and lots of men on the set, involved in the production as well. And it just felt like a very harmonious and special experience that I hadn't experienced before.
I think I always feel like certain stories meet you at certain points of your life, and I definitely, over the last few years, have been kind of these stories and these kind of stories where women are finding agency in deciding their own fates against the odds. Have been definitely things that I've been drawn to, and been lucky enough to work with incredible people who are brave enough to, I guess, create that space and create stories that reimagine the stories that we've always understood about ourselves, and finding a way to articulate something new with each other. And equally, I'd never really explored the complexity and dynamism of female relationships, and how much we have between each other, and how much we kind of, even from that the conflict that we have between each other, that unspoken conflict, is actually where the growth is. And actually being able to have a space where we can debate the fundamentals of how we want to live in the world was so thrilling. And getting to like stand opposite bloody Claire Foy and Rooney Mara and Sheila and Judith and Kate and Liv, it was just so thrilling. Like, you never knew what you're going to expect. It was like, it wasn't like there's no acting. It was like it felt like a need, like we would kind of walk over to that attic, to that hayloft space, and I don't know, you knew something was going to happen in real time, and you didn't know what that was going to be or where that was going to lead you, but it was thrilling.
Well, I love those answers. They are wrapping me. I love that two of my favorite actresses got to be in a film together. And despite, the heavy themes of the film, it seemed like you guys had so much fun filming on set. Did you guys kind of keep it light in between takes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes deliberately and sometimes just inadvertently.